Welcome to my channel, GlennDane Inspiration and Motivation. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to Adapt and Conquer, Episode 3, Honesty and Humility. Hello, GlennDane is back. Okay, today I want to talk about honesty and humility. Throughout my life, I've been a very honest and have been able to stay humble. And by doing this, I live a very peaceful and awesome life just because I never have to worry about what I say. I'm truthful, and I always talk from my heart and be honest with everything I do. Okay, let's start this off with honesty. When I was a young kid, I forged the interim report, and I used a pencil and I erased it, and it didn't look very official, and I got caught for it. And my mother taped this interim report on my wall so I would wake up to it, and she left it up there for about 3 months. I did not like the feeling of seeing that and being reminded of that mistake that I made every day for 3 months. I didn't like the way that regret felt. So ever since that day, I've been on the honest path, and it's been one of the best things ever that I've done for myself, and I'm happy that my mother did that for me. Throughout life, we're going to do many different things, and sometimes we're going to do things that we're going to regret. But in reality, you should probably not do those things that you regret, because if you do things that you have to hide and you do things you have to lie about, how is that going to give you a peaceful life? How is that going to give you a peaceful mind? How is that going to help you in any way? It's much better to be honest about everything and don't do things that you have to lie about. That's one of the best things you could do in life. Okay, I'd like to talk about relationships and being honest in relationships. When you start dating someone, you don't know if it's going to work out or not. You can't read minds. You don't know what that person's thinking. So you're going to have to be honest with your feelings and tell someone if you're not interested or if you want to break off dating with them. You got to be very honest in who you are as well, because if you lie about who you are to someone, they're going to find out the truth later on, and it's not going to work out anyway. Honesty is also important in business and in your business dealings. You don't ever lie to your clients. You don't lie about different things in business, because that's just not ethical, and it's not going to get you ahead by lying about things. Business is a little cutthroat, but you don't have to deal in a sly way to be successful in life. And luckily, in the business dealings I've done in my life, I've been able to go in the honest way, and it's been very successful for me. And I hope that you all learn that too in business, that you don't have to lie and cheat. You can do things by the book and actually make it in life. This series is Adapt and Conquer, and I'm talking about honesty because that's a big part of my life and a big part of who I need to be able to be successful. I have to deal with many different people in my life. I require a caregiver for many of my personal tasks, and I'm with a caregiver quite a bit. And I have to be very honest with them about everything I do, because for one, I need to limit the amount of gossip they have, because they could talk about anything about my life they wanted to well, I guess there is the client confidentiality agreement, but you know how that goes anyway. Humility. When you're honest throughout life, and you're honest with the dealings you're honest with the dealings with people, you can gain humility. Humility feels really good because you're not arrogant about who you are. There's always going to be somebody better. There's always going to be somebody faster, somebody smarter. So if you can be humble about what you do in life and not be arrogant to other people, it will really give a positive view to them. Like, for instance, when I'm out and someone comments on my wheelchair table and they say, "Oh, that's a really awesome table." And I'll say, "Well, thank you." And my caregiver is next to me and she's like, "Why didn't you say anything?" So now when people say something about my table, the caregiver says, "You know, he designed that?" I just think that's kind of funny, because I don't need to tell people that. I don't really need that in any way, because I made this table for myself so I can function better in life. And I want to tell another story about someone discovering my YouTube and hiring me to recreate some of the videos that I had already created. I know these videos weren't good at all. These are when I first started, and I didn't really see the value in them, but someone actually saw the value in them and hired me to create videos for a blog. I think this is such an awesome thing, and I'm very humbled by someone seeing what I did before and seeing the value of that and believing in me and giving me the chance to be successful. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can come back and see my last 2 episodes of Adapt and Conquer. Anyway, hope you all have a great night. I will catch you later.